So guys, a lot of people are talking about this Joshua Miller fight that's been made. Listen, I think it's it's a decent fight. I think it's not a bad fourth choice opponent, you know, for Joshua. It's not the fight that people wanted to see. It's a fight which I think is not going to sell as well. I think it will do okay. Numbers in the UK, pay-per-view numbers will be down. I think pay-per-view numbers would have probably been down if he had fought in the UK at Wembley. I don't think it would have been that good. Just because people don't really know Miller, not just in the UK, but in the United States. Like no one really knows him. So you know, you can't really see this fight doing huge numbers. I think Joshua's been guaranteed some huge money for the fight. But you'd have to bet your bottom dollar that, you know, all of these guys are going to be making a loss, especially DAZN. They're going to be making a loss for this fight because they're paying Jarell Miller huge money. Apparently, there's rumours that Jarell Miller's getting paid $7 million, which is an absurd amount of money for a guy that's not really known. But he just managed to find himself in the right place at the right time, you know. To get paid that kind of money, you know, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. You know, when you make that kind of money, he probably doesn't have to fight again. And if he wins, he's had it off. Because in the rematch, he'll get, what, 20 million, you know? So, it's, you know, I think it's a calculated risk, right? For Miller. It makes sense. 7 million, he feels confident that he can beat him. If he beats him, he's won the lottery, you know what I mean? So, I think it's gonna be interesting. I think Miller may cause Joshua problems early on. I think most people think that Miller will cause Joshua problems late on, but the only issue is I don't know whether the fight goes that long. I don't know whether Miller can take Joshua's power. I just don't. If he can, maybe it'll be interesting. But Miller's just too slow. He plods forward and he's so slow. And you just expect Joshua to wipe the floor with him, if I'm honest. You know, if he can take a punch and can take Joshua late and use that size 23 stone of him to push Joshua around, maybe Joshua will tire out, fatigue. But at the end of the day, I've seen a lot of big guys weigh a lot, right, and get knocked spark out. Like, you know, just because you weigh a lot doesn't mean that you're able to absorb the shots a lot better. That doesn't mean anything. It just means you're big and you're fat like he is. He's just out of shape. Don't get me wrong, he can fight for a guy in that shape, but really, you can't really see him beating Anthony Joshua. Joshua's very fast. You know, people think Joshua's robotic. Joshua's still quite fast. For Miller's so slow, he throws. People say he's got fast hands, but that's when he gets close. He's not like fluent. It's not a fluent boxer. He's too big, in my opinion, and he's too slow. He's too sloppy. I just don't see how a guy like that beats Joshua. I don't. Maybe I'm just completely wrong, but I don't see how he does it. I've seen his performances. I've never been that impressed. He looks very slow and just lethargical because he's so big. You know, you can't expect him to be any different. But, you know, I think Joshua's going to be too much for him, and I expect Joshua to knock him out, if I'm honest. But leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what your predictions are for this fight. Do you think Joshua will stop him? Do you think Miller can cause an upset? Leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.